Shalom, shalom. Let me hear the sound go.
It didn't kick yet.
Not yet. Let's see if it look like it's rolling. Let's see. Yeah. The volume good?
Yep.
Yep. All right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, Salakia. My preface precept is in the book of Proverbs 22, verse 3. My preface precept is in the book of Proverbs 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. That was Proverbs 22, verse 3 is my preface precept. Before we get started, I want to give all praise and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Erkak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, that rule well. Peace, salutation to the hopeful 144,000 elect men, saints, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters listening to us in this truth, to you I say shalom. It's your brother Kawas with my brother
Yakin.
coming at you with another quick lesson in this truth, 24/7, 365. This is what we do to get you in the mood. Kwam Nasharala, Rise Israel. We got next, baby. Any day now, guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it.
Book it.
The two most important things you'll ever know in the world in this truth as an Israelite is the name of our power father, Yahweh, and the name of his son, which is Yahweh Shai. Esau Edom is a so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister Hebrew big brother, Esau Edom. We are Jacob of the Bible. You got that? Good. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly. Yahweh Shai to the missiles fly. That tortilla chip or the dip. That Maxine Waters or the guillotine. You better repent and come into this truth. We be the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Hopefully, let's edify to the point. Friday Night Live camp, shots fired. What you got, Malak?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you.
And those are those Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, Caesar Bourget loving, prosperity gospel loving, Catholicism worshiping Negro Christian pastors, as well as Edomite pastors. And you 2/3 Jake unbelieving Negroes are falling victim to their 501c3 lies, their prosperity gospel. Read that again, Malak, from the top, Bubba Shaw.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets.
Hearken means listen, like, you know, when you in track, running track, you're hearkening to the pow of the gun. You're hearkening. Hearken not to these prophets
that prophesy unto you.
That prophesy unto you on TBN, on Daystar, on these social media platforms. Go ahead, Malak.
They make you vain.
They make you vain, useless, no good. Vanity mirror. It's useless. It's vain. It's not. It doesn't have nothing to stand on. Christianity is dead, man. Catholicism is dead. Go ahead, Malak.
They speak a vision of their own heart.
Of their own. That's that prosperity gospel. Of their own heart. I'll never be broke another day in my life. Give me $20, you'll never be broke. It's about prosperity. No, it's not. It's about prophecy. Go ahead, Malak.
And not out of the mouth of Yahweh.
Not out of the mouth of the Mohah. They're not speaking these words because they're not allowed to speak the truth. They're not even allowed to call on the correct name. That 501c3 charter contract restricts them of that. If you look at the windows and the mirrors of their churches, their synagogues, they got white baby angels on there. Where's the melanated Messiah, Hamashiach, Yahushua, with a beard and afro and attitude? Where is he at? Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 17. They say, still unto them that despise me.
Right.
Yahweh hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto everyone that walketh after the imagination of his own heart.
Right. Read that again about that peace part, Malak. Where's that at? Verse what?
17.
Read that again, Bubba Shaw.
They say still unto them that despise me.
Right, right. read it again, Slakia, that despise me. Read that again.
They say still unto them that despise me,
Right.
Yahweh hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto everyone that walketh after the imagination of his own heart.
They say they're gonna have peace. Now that's that. I'm gonna get to that. That 1 Thessalonians 5:1. See, they're telling you America has a future. They're telling you everything's gonna be fine. You gotta trust in the Lord. Sow your seed.
Right.
Keep giving. We're gonna be fine. America's gonna bounce back. Go ahead, Malak.
Ye shall have peace. And they say unto everyone that walketh after the imagination of his own
Of
heart.
his own heart. And his own heart is hoping America gets better. That it's about giving and prosperity. Go ahead, Malak.
No evil shall come upon you.
That no evil will come upon you. That's a lie. According to scripture, evil, we are in the evil times. That's a lie. Evil is imminent. Evil is imminent. World War III is imminent. Jacob's trouble is imminent. No jab, no job is imminent. Medical martial law is imminent. Manufactured famine is imminent. What the hell you mean? Civil unrest is imminent. What do you mean there's no evil shall come upon you? That's a lie. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 18. For who hath stood in the counsel of Yahweh,
Right,
and hath perceived and heard his word?
right.
Who hath marked his word and heard it? Verse 19. Behold, a whirlwind of Yahweh is gone forth in fury.
And that whirlwind is the men out here on the highways and the byways prophesying the downfall of America. And the ultimate whirlwind is going to be that ICBM thermonuclear missile hellfire, besom of destruction wind that's going to come upon you, 2/3 Jake, unbelieving Negro Christians, you out of order family members. But that whirlwind of the Lord Yahweh is gone forth in a fury. His men with a righteous anger, prophesying the downfall of America.
That's right.
Ushering in the coming of our Lord and Savior Yahweh HaMashiach. Go ahead, Malak.
Even a grievous whirlwind.
A grievous whirlwind. This is grievous to Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon, Esau Edom, that the men are on the highways and the byways week in and week out with the beards, the Bibles, and the garments, waking up to who we are. That exceeding great army. The breath, we have the breath in us now. We're back. Go ahead, Malak.
It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
That's right. This truth, this knowledge, understanding, and that besom of destruction whirlwind, ICBM thermonuclear fire whirlwind. Go ahead, Malak.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 20. The anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
And what is the thoughts of his heart? Destroying America with a triple K, taking Esau Edom out of power, killing you 2/3 Jake unbelieving Negroes, prosperity gospel loving Christians, setting his men up in order, King David ruling under Yahweh Shai, being immortal, ruling and reigning in righteousness. Read that again, Malak, that one.
Verse 20, from the top, because I butchered it. The anger of Yahweh shall not return.
Right.
Until he have executed, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
And his will is to destroy Christianity, Catholicism, Caesar Borgia, Esau Edom, the other nations. That's his will, to give us a new kingdom, for us to be ruling and reigning in righteousness forever. That's his will. In being immortal, supermen, super women, and super babies in the new kingdom. That's his will. That's his desire in his heart. Go ahead, Malak.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly.
Right. We're considering it now in the latter days. We're in the latter days now. We're considering, we want the elect, hopeful, elect men, the Lord willing, we're part of that number, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. We want immortality. We want to rule and reign in righteousness forever and ever. We want Esau, Edom, and the other nations under our feet. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 21, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran.
Right. He has not sent Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, Creflo Negro Dollar, TD Snakes. You know, he has not sent them. They're not prophets. They're prophets. Go ahead, Malak.
I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied.
Right. Always prophesying. The Lord told me, brother, that you need to give more, brother. The Lord told me that America's going to bounce back, brother. The Lord told me that you're coming out of your season, brother. What? Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 22, but if they had stood in my counsel,
Right.
and had caused my people to hear my word.
Right. If they would do what the real prophets are doing, the men of Great Millstone, the men of Black Doctrine, we're the real prophets. Read that again, that part.
But if they had stood in my counsel,
right, we're the counsel of the Most High on the highways and the byways, week in and week out, during our sit downs, being with the brothers. We're in the counsel of the Lord Yahweh. Go ahead, Malak.
and had caused my people to hear my word,
Telling them the truth, causing the Israelites to hear the truth. Instead of lies, calling on Caesar Borgia. That's about prosperity. God, Yahweh loves everybody. Go ahead, Malak.
then they should have turned them from their evil way.
Right. And but we have not turned from our evil ways, you 2/3 Jake unbelieving Negro Christians, out of order family members, because they are not the prophets. They are not in the counsel of Yahweh. Go ahead, Malak. So you have not turned from your evil ways, Jake Eve. You're still in Catholicism, still wearing pants, still shaving your beard, still eating swine's flesh, still calling on Caesar Borgia, still voting, still celebrating these holidays. Go ahead, Malak.
And from the evil of their doings.
And their evil doings is teaching the truth, teaching this lie. Teaching a lie, which is Catholicism. Christianity is a lie. Dalai Lama Buddha is a lie. Yahuwah Yeshua is a lie. Ahaya Ashaya is a lie.
Yahweh is a lie.
Yahweh is a lie. That's it on that, Malak. That was that was it. That's all I want. Jeremiah 23, verse 16 through 22. That was fire. Let's go to Malak. At your convenience, grab Isaiah 30.
Gotcha. Yep.
Start at verse 8. We're going to go all the way to verse 13. Isaiah 30, verse 8 through 13.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table.
Right.
And note it in a book.
And this is the book, the Apocrypha, the Bible. Go ahead, Malak.
That it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
We still got it till the time to come. We still got the book. We still got the Apocrypha. Call Halayim La Abadawa Yahweh the water for that. Go ahead, Malak.
That this is a rebellious people.
Who is a rebellious people? You niggas. You Negro Christians. You prosperity gospel lovers. You black white supremacists. You are the rebellious people. You infidel, you unbeliever, you scoffer, you hater, you obstinate, stiff-hearted, callous spirit, Negro. Go ahead, Malak.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children.
Lying children. Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, Deacon Dildo, Cardinal Crap Pipe. You Negro Christians are lying children, believing in a lie. Caesar Borgia is a lie. Catholicism is a lie. Dalai Lama Buddha is a lie. Go ahead, Malak.
Children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
They don't want to hear the law. I thought you loved the Most High Yahweh. We got to love his law, but you don't want to hear the truth. You're not supposed to eat swine's flesh. Point blank, period. You're not supposed to wear pants, women. Men, you're not supposed to shave your beard. Point blank, period. Women are supposed to be feminine, docile, quiet, modest, in submission. Men are supposed to be masculine, dominant, aggressive, bold, austere. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Right. Don't tell us the truth, Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon. Don't tell us the truth, men on the corner. Don't tell us that we're not supposed to eat swine's flesh. You're not supposed to shave. Read that again, Malak. That was beautiful. Verse 10.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10, which say to the seers.
Right. We're the seers, the men, the prophets, the men of Great Millstone, the men of Black Doctrine. We're the seers, the prophets. Go ahead, Malak.
See not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things.
Yeah, don't tell us the truth. Don't tell us the right things, how to eat, how to live, how to rule your home. Go ahead, Malak.
Speak unto us smooth things.
What is the smooth things they want us to speak? Prosperity. Prosperity, brother. You'll never be broke another day in your life. You're coming out of your season, brother. You're coming into a new era, brother. That's smooth things. Oh, we're going to be fine, brother. Don't believe the doom and gloom prophets, brother. God's not going to destroy God's going to come with love in his heart, brother, with his hands wide open for everybody, brother. And color doesn't matter, brother. He's olive-skinned. He's Jewish,
He's Middle Eastern.
He's Middle Eastern. Speak to us smooth things.
He was born on Christmas.
He was born on Christmas. Speak to us smooth things. It's about prosperity, brother.
Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits.
That's deceit. And you, prosperity, gospel loving, 2/3 Jake, Negro Christians, black, white supremacists, you love hearing deceit, vain imaginations, vain divinations, lies. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 11. Get you out of the way.
Right.
Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
And that's what they're doing. They're causing the Holy One, Yahweh, Yahweh, to cease from before us with their lies and their deceits, not telling us the truth. They're not in the counsel of the Most High Yahweh. So you guys are you don't have the spirit on you, prosperity gospel loving Christian, Negro. You don't have the spirit on you because you're being lied to. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel.
That's Yahweh.
Because ye despise this word.
Right. Since you despise this, despise means hate, abhor, put off to the side, put on the back burner, neglect. Since you despise this word, the minute that you hear week in and week out from the brothers on the corners with the beards, the Bibles, and the garments, since you despise this word, go ahead, Malak.
And trust in oppression.
You trust in oppression. Esau, Edom, the damn devil the Bible speaks of. You trust in oppression, man. You love concrete, chemtrails, bottled water, seedless fruit, the nigger woman, beta males, diseases, working like a dog, silent depression. You love all this shit Esau, Edom has to offer. You trust in oppression. You despise the law. Go ahead, Malak.
And trust in oppression and perverseness.
And this is perverted, man. Wicked, perverse, wicked. Go ahead, Malak.
And stay thereon.
And stay thereon.
Verse 13. Therefore.
Always find out what it's there for.
Mm-hmm. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
So that this iniquity that you do, this despising of the law, putting off the Most High Yahweh, enjoying vain divination and deceits, this iniquity that you continually do, this lasciviousness, it's going to break. It's about to be a crack in it. Read that part again, Malak.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you
right
as a breach ready to fall.
Ready to fall. It's like a weak fence teetering. Oh, it's ready to fall. This Christianity, this Catholicism, these lies, these deceits that you hear from Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon. Go ahead, Malak.
Swelling out in a high wall.
Right. Overflowing that teetering fence, that breach. Go ahead, Malak.
Whose breaking cometh suddenly.
Whose breaking cometh suddenly. The Christianity, Catholicism breaking is coming suddenly. You infidel, you obstinate, you callous, stiff-necked unbelievers. Your breaking cometh suddenly.
At an instant.
At an instant, man. Can't wait. It's happening now. We're not in your life, but I know you're falling apart mentally, spiritually, emotionally, knowing what's going on in these last days, knowing that Trump's in office, knowing that World War III is imminent. We just had an earthquake off the coast of California, 7.0. And what was about 2 months ago, maybe 2-3 months ago, was a doomsday fish showed up in San Diego. What was that, Malak? That was Jeremiah.
That was Isaiah
30,
yeah.
8-13. That was beautiful. Let's go to Isaiah 29, right next door.
Got you.
Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29. Start at 9 through I might go to 13, but definitely 9 through 12. Jeremiah 29, 9 through 12. Baba Kushar.
Isaiah.
So I'm tripping. Isaiah 29. We got Jeremiah on the brain. Isaiah 29,
verse 9.
9 through 12. Yep. Shalom, King. How you doing? Say, brother, you know you're an Israelite, right? You know you're a Hebrew Israelite, right? Yeah, man. Well, we're God's people. You know that story of remember the story of Moses when he said, "Let my people go"? Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Yes, all the melanated people that are struggling. So yeah, man, we got next in our rulership. Our God, his name is Yahweh. Okay, not God or Jesus. No, there's no J in our alphabet. No, no.
The Son of God. Ain't no Jesus, ain't no Son of God?
No, the Son of God is Yahweh Shai.
Is that Jesus?
No.
Two different people. Two different people.
I don't know that.
In our alphabet,
And I
there's
don't
no
know
letter
Jesus.
J. We never had a letter J in our alphabet. So when Yahweh Shai walked the earth, who the world calls Jesus Christ, he was never called Jesus. His name was Yahweh Shai. And he's a melanated man like you and me with a beard and afro and attitude. Yes, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai.
So we know him in America as Jesus. But who you talking about?
Yahweh
He got
Shai.
a different name though.
But
So his name is really different though because of translation.
well, remember, names don't translate. But the so-called white man wants you to say Caesar Borgia or Jesus because there's no power in that name. Jesus means earth pig.
What's the name that's got all the power?
Yahweh Shai. Okay, the father is Yahweh. Yahweh. The native Indians, our people, Gad, Reuben, Issachar. When they was over here in America before the white man got here, they would say Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh.
So they were saying Jesus?
They would say no.
The father. They were saying Yahweh, but I'm talking because I don't know.
No, your point. I got you. But the father is Yahweh,
which is God.
God is a title.
Okay.
His name is Yahweh.
That's God though.
Right. Yahweh. Okay, say it with me. Yahweh. Okay. His son is Yahweh Shai.
Who we call Jesus. Who
right.
Say that's Jesus.
Yahweh. Say it with me.
Yeah. Who you?
Yahweh.
So it's Y.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai.
That's our God.
Okay. So what's this about the great exodus from America back to the motherland?
It ain't gonna happen.
Huh?
That ain't gonna happen.
So Christian doctrine.
So we get some ships and go back to. No, yes, but that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is.
Why is it not gonna happen?
Because just hear me out for a minute. What the world call a UFO, it's not a UFO. It's a chariot of the Most High. With the angels travel in. Okay, so when the missiles fly, World War III when World War III occurred, the missiles were coming. That's when that Exodus supposedly, Lord willing, reported a number of men, women, and children that will get beamed up into what the world call a UFO.
And that's not the 144.
Yes, 144K men. Yes. And the 1/3 men, women, and children that's included in that 1/3. So 144K men.
So how can it only be 144,000 people that's going to be raptured up? That don't make no sense.
Well, it's a lot. It's gonna be more than that.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, there's the 1/3 men, women, and children, which are the wives, brothers, sisters, daughters, cousins of the 144. So there's no mass exodus ever going to happen again. We're going out here next time in what the world call a UFO.
We're all being gathered here.
It's a check. That's what the angels travel. You got a car, right? So the Most High gave his angels. Huh? Right, Ezekiel's wheel. Right.
I believe that's
the seraphim.
Right. A chariot. Zechariah 5.
Okay, but why do angels need a chariot to travel? Angels don't need nothing to travel. They supernatural.
See, no, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
The Most High said, "I'm gonna give you vehicles." Remember, Silver Surfer, the cartoon character Silver Surfer. He had a surfboard. He traveled the galaxy. The galaxy is unlimited. So the Most High, he gave him a vehicle to travel in. It's only logical, and they're beautiful and they're bad. One, it can go as small as a pebble, and as large as a planet. One can turn into 50,000. And what the world called clouds, you see in the sky, they're really close into what the world call a UFO. So the white men call them a UFO.
What clouds?
Clouds, not the chemtrails.
Yeah,
the real clouds. The real clouds. You ever seen the movie Independence Day? Remember that the UFO was inside the cloud? Remember?
But it came down and it was
okay. That's how it worked.
Oh, you say we be in that.
That's why the scripture says, "Look up, for thy redemption draws nigh." Look up to the chariots, to the clouds. Because that's the chariot. That's how we're going to travel. That's how. Yeah, yes, yes,
What is it? Is it the King James Bible?
yes. The same Bible you
Yes,
got,
sir.
brothers. It's in there.
The
But see,
same one the slave owners gave us.
Same one. The Christianity ain't gonna tell you what I'm telling you though.
Oh, okay, that's
America is Babylon the Great in the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah,
World War III is imminent.
correct. Which is around the corner.
Well, right.
Okay.
And our God is a melanated man with a beard and afro and attitude. He's coming back
And
to
you say
redeem
his
his
name
people.
is Yahushua.
That's the son, Yahweh Shah. The father is Yahweh. Okay. All right. You yeah. You got you. Do you do social media? You do YouTube? Type in when you get a chance. Type in GMS space Israelites. Okay. Yeah. Or if you got your phone, I'll give it to you. Okay. Yeah. Letters GMS space Israelites. And the videos when they pop up, listen to them and push like, and they'll send you more. Okay. I'm out here every Friday around this time. Kawas. Kawas. That's my Hebrew name. Yeah.
Yakin.
Right.
Yakin. Yakin.
Yakin.
Ya.
Yeah, he messed with me. Now. Are you
Yeah.
are you able to grow your beard?
I just
So are you able to with no problem? Your job or whatever? Okay, well that's mandatory, bro. You're an Israelite man. You gotta keep the beard to be grown.
I have to keep
That's part of it.
Why is that? Why I gotta keep it?
Because the law says we're not supposed to shave our beard.
Oh, okay, so
You know, do you eat swine's flesh? Okay, no more swine. Work on that immediately. No more.
So is that a Muslim thing? Is it Muslim?
No, it's an Israelite thing. It's a Hebrew Israelite thing. We started all this, man. No pork. Work on that. No pork.
Oh, you said no pork.
No shrimp.
I don't.
No shrimp. No crab. No lobster.
Seafood.
Okay.
Fish is
But it has to have no catfish.
Not all fish.
Okay. Grow your beard. Do not line it up. Only thing you line up is your neck.
Oh, just a little bit natural.
Don't. What I'm saying is because you got a natural hairline.
Brothers not keep this crisp. We line this.
No, we're not supposed to line none of that. None of that's supposed to be lined. Only thing we line up is our neck.
That's it.
And maybe hit your lip to get the. So you don't. Yeah, you can line it. But
Do you read
no
your
ball
Bible?
fade though.
You read your Bible?
They don't say nothing about I can't.
Yeah, you don't read your Bible if you're saying that.
You're not reading it. But it's okay.
It's all right.
You'll come around.
Tell me where it's at then so I can see.
Leviticus.
Was that 14?
Okay,
Yeah, Leviticus 11, 19.
No, here we go with that.
Here we go with that.
What's that?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
So, I guess what y'all saying is that there ain't no New Testament.
No, brother. It's the law, man. The book, all this still the same.
There's no New Testament.
I mean, what you so-called call the New Testament, yeah, there's one.
Testament when Jesus came and said, now listen, it's okay to eat now. Just like when he told Peter, he said, y'all can go ahead and eat. Y'all can eat that now. Y'all can eat some of that. Okay. Before the law, he said no. But then after he came, he said, it's okay. Y'all can eat some of that now. Don't be crazy with it.
I don't think he said that.
No, he didn't. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
No, he said it. He did.
No. That's Christianity teaching, brother.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
This is the book of Matthew.
You got one. What you got?
Chapter 5 and verse 17.
Right.
This is Yahweh Shai speaking, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Right. To destroy the law. That's the Old Testament, right?
Or the prophets.
Right.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Fulfill. So Yahweh Shai didn't eat swine's flesh. Yahweh Shai didn't eat shrimp. Yahweh Shai didn't line his beard up.
Verse 18.
Say what? What people?
What people? Let's go there.
Go ahead.
When they had a vision, and Peter was saying, well, we're not supposed to eat that. And
Yeah.
then the vision came and said,
Right.
it's okay, Peter, you can.
No. Peter said it's not lawful for you to eat that.
Yeah.
Correct,
He said it.
right? But then
Okay. But see, what you don't know, because you're not you don't study like we study, is that there's on the left hand side of the Most High, he has demons on the left hand side that are lying spirits. That spirit was there to test Peter, to test him on that. and he passed the test. He said, I'm not supposed to eat nothing that's unlawful.
Oh, you said he passed the test?
Yeah, he passed the test.
Okay.
That was a test.
So the Hebrew Israelite, is there heaven and a hell?
There's no hell.
You're so Christian.
Right.
Yeah, there is no hell. Hell is a mindset.
I'm all the way Christian.
There's no hell, brother.
You're in hell right now.
I don't know no Hebrew Israelite.
Okay, no, that's why you got to learn. But my point is that there's no hell.
You're in hell right now.
Right. This is hell. This is
Hell is a mindset.
This is weeping and gnashing of teeth right
right.
Yes.
But the
this is
the ultimate weeping and gnashing
It
of
ain't
teeth.
eternal.
The ultimate.
Are you two in torment right now?
Yes, I am.
Yes, we are. We hate this
I ain't
bullshit.
in no torment right now. That's a lie.
Yeah, you are. You're in
Right
captivity. You got to work every day. You got to pay bills. You eating bad food, bad water.
The Bible says you got to work. That's what Adam was put here for, to till the ground up. That's work. He got to work. Somebody got to.
The weeping and gnashing of teeth is going to be when the missiles fly. So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do.
When that happens, that's going to be in time.
What is? No.
We're all free.
No, it's gonna be over eventually. And then we're gonna be ruling around on planet Earth when the Earth get refreshed again. Okay. So you got a lot of learning, lot of good questions, but we're gonna get back to the video. I just want to make sure I emphasize that to you that you're Israelite.
Yeah,
Okay, so GMS
Israelites. Tap it, and then when you get a little more knowledge, because now we're going to kind of veer off into something else, and that's not where we want to go right now. We're going to just
thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
What you're Israelite. The name of the Father is Yahweh. The Son is Yahweh Shai. No more swine's flesh. No more pork. No more shrimp. No more catfish. No more lobster. Grow your beard. Don't line it up. All you do is your neck, and that's about it.
Don't break the Sabbath. The Sabbath is not Sunday.
It's not Saturday and Sunday. Right.
That's what we celebrate on Sunday.
Right.
So where do y'all fellowship at?
Right here. This is
right
the
here.
fellowship.
No. I mean the whole family. The family of God.
We
right
teach
here
on the corner like Yahweh Shai did. Now, you ever see us on the corner of 10th and K right there? Yeah, that's us. Come check us out next time. You ever see us there?
Okay, yeah.
You ever roll by and see us out there? Tomorrow we're going to be in Victorville. So we're out here every other week. So we was out there last Saturday.
Okay.
This Saturday we're going to be in Victorville. But a week from tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll be right there. Right, Victorville, Lancaster. No, we don't do that because we had a school, but we don't have a school no more. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, GMS Israelite, King. All right, nice to meet you. Yeah, we was getting ready to go a whole other topic.
Yeah, I was shredded.
Yeah. No, see what it is. He his questions aren't sincere. He's
trying to see where we was.
That's why I'm not.
I heard it in this little delivery.
Yeah. Let me get my jacket. It's a little chilly. Oh, hold on, Israel. Y'all kind of tell he's not sincere.
He's finna go home and kill on us.
Right.
That's what he's about to do.
Right.
I wasn't even finished with him. Matthew wasn't done with him.
Yeah. See. In fact, toss my keys right there. There's some keys down there. Right there beside my back there.
Bear with us, Israel. We just had a goofball here. Probably wouldn't call him a goofball. He was just, I would say, he was well untaught. My guy said he read his Bible.
Yeah, his questions wasn't. He was just trying to question us.
Yeah, they were elementary too.
Yeah, and so like I said, I just want to tell him who he was, and see, when you tell him that, they, wait a minute, hold on, But anyway, where we at? What I say, Malak? Isaiah 29
and verse 9.
Yeah, start at verse 9. Yep.
Stay yourselves and wonder, and cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right. Read that one more time, Malak. I'm catching up with you.
Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Who's drunken with? but not with wine. You rebellious, out of order family members, prosperity gospel loving Negro Christians. You're drunken, but not with wine. With a philosophy, a mindset of Catholicism, Christianity, like this Jake that was just here a minute ago. That nigga's drunken with wine. He's through. Talking about, it's all good. I ain't about to get into that. He got a long way to go, bro. Man, we used to be that way. Well, I'm thinking myself. I was a man, clean face, spare rib, eating, happy wife, happy life.
I was for sure enemy to the doctrine.
Bro, nigga, I was bro. Go ahead, Malak. Salaki.
Isaiah, verse 29, chapter 29, Slakia, verse 9 from the top. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right. Those Christians, Catholicism, Catholics, out of order family member, Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon, this Jake Negro that was just here a minute ago. They're drunken, but not with wine. They're drunken with a philosophy, a mindset, a Stockholm syndrome.
A lie.
A lie.
Stockholm
syndrome. Plantation Christianity.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Yeah, you're staggering. It's Jake that just left here. He's staggering. He all over the place, but not with drink. The philosophy, the drunkenness of Catholicism and Christianity, the prosperity gospel got him staggering and drunk spiritually, emotionally, physically. Go ahead, Malak.
The Most High sent that lamb, and he was smart enough to get away, wasn't he?
Yeah,
we let the lamb get away. That was our sacrifice.
Well, we could have got him, but see, he wouldn't. It's going to take a lot for him to get it because he trust me. He got too many questions. He'll interrupt our whole thing, but because he'll jump from the car. Let's talk about a car. Now let's talk about this tree.
He was going to hop into the Trinity next.
Yeah, exactly. All over the place because he want to know what we know, right. Not what he. You know what I'm saying? It's
what
like
he could get edified of.
It's a saying. It's for me to know and for you to find out. See, we know, and it's for him to find out. So he was going to try to get us to.
All praises.
Yeah, he wanted to kind of pick our brain, but no, we told you who you were. You couldn't, but you accepted it. But then again, you was like, wait a minute. Whoa. Yeah. So nah, go on and learn, bro. Yeah. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. We sow the seed. Most High Yahweh will water it. Go ahead, Malak.
Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 10. For Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Jake E. Keisha, out of order family member, Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon, Deacon Dildo, you 2/3 Jake unbelievers. The Most High has poured upon you deep sleep, man. Gross darkness to people, man. You're rebellious, callous, obstinate. Go ahead, Malak.
And hath closed your eyes.
Your eyes are closed, Jake. Eyes is closed. Lord willing, they'll open. But most of these are Jake E. Keisha, out of order family members, prosperity loving Christians. Your eyes are closed to this knowledge, to this truth, which is your pathway to your spirit. Your eyes. Go ahead, Malak.
The prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered.
Right.
Verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed.
Right. That's what he believed. The book is sealed. Talking about the Old Testament. Here we go with that shit again. But see, I knew where he was going with that. Yeah, Old Testament. Nigga, it's the book. Yeah. God damn. Do you read? That's what I'm saying. Christians are through, bro. They're getting worse and worse. They're waxing worse and worse. Like
they're scared.
They're scared. Yeah. Right. They're dealing with silent depression. They don't have the answers. Talking about he ain't in hell. Nigga, you know damn well you struggling, nigga.
Right.
You know damn your chest was bothering you earlier this morning, nigga. Your back was bothering you, nigga.
Yeah, your gout flared.
Your gout flared up the other day. Talking about he ain't in hell. Nigga, please. But we could have got him, but that's we looking for somebody that really want to talk.
Yeah.
He just want to what you mean, explain what, nigga, please.
Continuing on. In Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed.
Right. This Bible. Go ahead.
Which men deliver to one that is learned.
Right.
Saying.
Supposed to be Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon. Supposed to be learned, right? Saying what?
Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed.
No, it's not. It's not you were learned. That's why we give double honors to our apostles and elders that taught us this truth. They cracked the code, man.
That's right.
They cracked the code. What the hell you talking about? You're learned, but the book is sealed. Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 12. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned.
That's the average Christian. Scoffing, hating, swine eating, clean face, voting, holiday loving, Christmas celebrating Christian. Go ahead.
Saying, read this, I pray thee.
Read this book. Read this Bible.
And he saith, I am not learned. Verse 13, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
Right. Christianity, Catholicism. They draw near to the Most High with their mouth, calling on Caesar Borgia. I bind you in the name of Caesar Borgia. On that prosperity, all that. They draw nigh with their mouth, but what?
And with their lips do honor me.
Right.
But have removed their heart far from me.
Right. They don't want to know the law. They despise the law. They despise it. Go ahead, Malak.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Right. That God loves, that Yahweh loves everybody. That he doesn't get angry, brother. No, God doesn't get angry, brother. He loves, brother. Where you at? Verse what?
Verse 14.
Go ahead, Malak.
Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people.
Right.
Even a marvelous work and wonder.
Woo.
For the wisdom of their wise, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
Right. It's perishing now. Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon is losing it, man. I mean, all on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but you hear about the shit they say. One chick called the Most High a female. One guy said, "You gotta make God bust a nut."
Whoa!
You gotta make God bust a nut when you pray.
Whoa.
Christianity's through, bro. One Jake said that if the Most High didn't give Adam Eve, he would have slept with the animals. Christianity's through. Read that about the perish, their wisdom perish, right there. Even a marvelous work.
Yeah, I'm gonna start back from the top. So
Okay.
fine. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 14. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people.
Right, the unbelievers. Go ahead, Malak.
Even a marvelous work and wonder.
Woo!
For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish,
It is perishing now. Go ahead.
and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid.
That's right. Prudent means smart. You're supposed to be smart, right? Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon. I have a doctorate degree from Yale University, from Harvard, in theology. Okay, go ahead, Malak.
Verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh,
Right,
and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us?
right.
And who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right.
Verse 17. Is it not yet a very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned into a fruitful field?
That's right.
And the fruitful field shall be esteemed as a forest.
That's right. You know what? We could. I really want you to stop at 14, but that's cool,
yeah.
Malak. But I was hot though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was cool. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes. That's right next to behind Jeremiah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Ecclesiastes 7. Start from the top. Let's see where I want to go. We're going to go Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1 through 8, Malak, at your convenience. Take your time. Yeah, right behind Jeremiah.
What 7?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1 through 8.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 from the top. A good name is better. Oh, can't see. Here we go. Salaki. A good name is better than precious ointment.
Right, a good name is better than precious ointment. That's why we have honor in our kingdom, man. Respect for each other. We're men. We represent our families and our fathers. Go ahead, Malak.
And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
That's why we don't celebrate birthdays, man. Because the day of our death is better than the day we were born in this wicked-ass kingdom. But this is the last reincarnation, man. Next time we close our eyes in the spirit, we're going to open them up and be ruling and reigning in righteousness, man. That's why we say we got next. This is the last reincarnation, man. The day of your death, the day the day of your death is better than the day you were born. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 2, it is better to go to the house of mourning.
Right, we're in the house of mourning. Highways and the byways, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, sighing and crying for the abominations thereof. This is the house of mourning. The week in and week out, the highways and the byways, the sit downs. This is the house of mourning. You Christians, prosperity, brother. No, read that again, Malak.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning.
You hear that, Christian? Scoffer, hater, 2/3. It's better to go to the house of mourning, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, sighing and crying, lamenting, crying out, begging to take this damn man out of power. Go ahead, Malak.
Then to go to the house of feasting.
That's the church. Prosperity gospel, love it. That's the house of feasting, partying, reveling, hitting the club. Go ahead, Malak.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart.
Right.
Verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter.
Sorrow is better than laughter. That spirit of sorrow, losing. We've lost our kingdom. We lost our power. We lost our women. We lost our children. We want our body back. We've lost a lot, man. We're under Esau Edom's foot. We're in sorrow. The real men, the real elect ladies, we're in sorrow. Sorrow is better than laughter. Point blank, period. Go ahead, Malak.
For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
Right. The sadness of the countenance, knowing these scriptures, knowing the answer to the test. Matter of fact, go real quick, jump to what's that? Let's go, let me prove that real quick. Ecclesiastes 1. I'll get it. Well, you can follow me. Ecclesiastes 1, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 17 and 18. Matter of fact, Malak, read that again about verse 3 again. Ecclesiastes 7 and 3.
And it reads, sorrow is better than laughter.
Right.
For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
Right. Ecclesiastes 7 and 3 led me to Ecclesiastes 1, verse 17 and 18. This is King Solomon. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. There's my point. Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. For in much wisdom is much grief. So the more we learn who we are, the more sorrow we get. The more we get the answers, the more we're ready to take the test. Sorrow is better than laughter. Sorrow comes with wisdom. Do this. What it say? Verse 3, Ecclesiastes 7 and 3.
It says,
For by the sadness.
Sorrow is better than laughter.
Right.
For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
And the sadness of the countenance is the knowledge, the wisdom that we know. That gives us sorrow, give us grief. I'm in Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Point blank, period. Or rather, what it say?
Sorrow is the heart. It says, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
And it says, verse 2, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting. Go ahead, Malak, verse 4 now. Ecclesiastes 7 and 4.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning.
Right, we're considering ourselves wise. We just read, King Solomon said, the more wisdom I learned, the more grief I had. So the heart of the wise, your mind is your heart, la'ab. Your mind is your heart. The mind, the heart of the wise, the hopeful elect men. Lord willing, we're part of that number. And the 1/3 men, women, and children. The heart of the wise
is in the house of mourning.
Is in the house of mourning. Always vexing, lamenting, praying, begging. Go ahead, Malak.
But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
The house of mirth is Christianity, Catholicism, reveling, partying, the club, committing adultery, living it up. Have it your way. Obey your thirst. You only live once. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 5, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise.
Point blank, period. When we listen to the videos, we hear our apostles and bishops and our elders, our leaders in the camps on their videos. They pull our card. They pull our card. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise
than for a man to hear the song of fools.
The song of fools is Catholicism, Christianity, prosperity, gospel loving, Catholicism, Christianity. That's the song of fools, those lies. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 6, for as the cracking of thorns under a pot,
right,
so is the laughter of the fool. This also is vanity.
And that's what we're dealing with, the laughter of fools, man. This Jake that was just up here a minute ago, he's a fool at the moment. Lord willing, the Most High will grow him in areas. But you prosperity, gospel loving, 2/3 Jake, Negro Christians are fools. Laughter of fools. Go ahead, Malak.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Oppression maketh a wise man mad. You see, we deal with oppression. That's part of it. Oppression. Go ahead, Malak.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
And what's the gift? Your phone, this 5G, you getting a check, stimulus, whatever you get. The gift from Esau Edom, what it say? A gift destroyeth the heart. You believe everything's gonna be fine with your phone, your technology. He got you addicted to technology. He got you addicted to electronics. And guess what's gonna happen when an EMP hit? You're gonna lose your electronics. You can't even read the Bible without the Bible app. What type of shit is that? You can't even listen to music without having a Bluetooth. What happened to the record player? What happened to cassette tapes? Read that again about the heart, Malak.
I'm going to start back from the top of 7.
Okay, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right.
That means crazy. That's making us crazy.
Bro, oppression maketh a wise man mad. We're wise because we see the bullshit.
Yeah, going through it.
Yes, man.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
And that gift is this electronics, these phones. You're getting a check that they tax you on.
No, big facts.
It destroys the heart. Siri, Alexa, convenience is a gift that Esau gives you, which destroys the heart. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 8. Better is the end of a thing.
Right. The better is the end of the thing. What is the thing? Esau Edom. America with a triple K. Better is the end of America. Better is the end of Catholicism being ruined and destroyed.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Right. The beginning thereof of America, remember? But the end is going to be better than the beginning.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
And the patient in spirit, the long suffering that we deal with, being oppressed, making a wise man mad, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, sighing and crying for the abomination thereof. The patient in spirit, and we have that long suffering in spirit. That's one of the Beatitudes. The gifts of the Spirit is long suffering, right?
Yep.
It says it's better than the proud in spirit. Christianity, Catholicism, the laughter of fools, prosperity gospel lovers. That was Ecclesiastes 7, verse 1 through 8. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, Malak.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
Before I go to 3, can I read Ecclesiastes 7 and 9?
Go ahead, Malak.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
Right. That's how you get. We're angry in our spirit, but we're not hasty with it. We ready to kick ass and take names, but we got to wait for Yahweh Shai, though. He gets first dibs. Go ahead, Malak.
For anger resetteth in the bosom of fools.
Right, anger. Those are the men that can't control themselves.
Exactly.
Emotional outbursts,
Yeah.
road rage, domestic violence and shit.
Feelings change.
Feelings change,
We don't
man.
deal
These
with
niggas
feelings.
beat their women because
They
he
mad
got,
at something else.
yeah, they mad because they got you mad at yourself, so you beat your woman and your kids.
I don't got no money today.
Right. Road rage, emotional outbursts, domestic violence, anger resides in the bosom of a fool.
Yeah, a brutish man will not understand this.
A brutish man will not understand. What's that?
Ecclesiastes 3 and what?
Let's go. Start at verse 1, Malak Bubba Bashar. My point is in verse 5.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, from the top. To everything there is a season.
Right, and there's a season now. War, can't you smell war, hatred, bloodshed? It's a season for death, man. Go ahead, Malak.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
And there's a purpose for Esau Edom's kingdom to come down. A purpose for every season. Woo! Can't wait, man.
Book it. A time to be born.
Right.
And a time to die.
That's right.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up.
That's right.
That which is planted.
Right. Christianity was planted. Now it's time to pluck that shit up. Esau Edom was planted in America. Now it's time to pluck that shit up. Catholicism, plucking it up. Go ahead, Malak.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. A time to kill and a time to heal.
It's a time to kill, man. It was a time, it was healing. America was healing in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even in the 90s. Now it's time to kill.
And a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
It's time to break down America. Time for it to be broken down and built back up in our way. We got next in rulership. The earth is in need of new management. Go ahead, Malak.
A time to weep and a time to laugh.
And we're weeping now. We were laughing, man, when we were Christians in Catholicism in the 90s and the 80s and the 50s and the 60s. Said we were laughing. Now it's time to cry.
A time to mourn and a time to dance.
Point blank, we're mourning, man. And our dancing is coming. We got next in rulership. We're going to be dancing any day now.
A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together.
Right.
A time to embrace. A time to retain from embracing.
Yep, keep going, Malak.
A time to get and a time to lose.
That's right. America was gotten, now it's time for it to be lost. Go ahead, Malak.
A time to keep and a time to cast away.
Woo.
Verse 7. A time to rend.
It's time to render judgment. Go ahead, Malak.
And a time to sow.
Woo. We're sowing now. Rendering and sowing. We're rendering and sowing. Go ahead, Malak.
A time to keep silent.
Woo. And we were silent up until 1969, 1970, when Abba Bivens stepped on the scene. And then when the apostles came on YouTube in the summer of 2007, go ahead, Malak.
And a time to speak.
And a time to speak week in and week out. On the highways and the byways, but during the sit-downs as well. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
It's time to hate, man. It's time to hate, man. We hate wickedness. We hate you with a righteous hatred, Esau Edom. We meditate terror on your ass, Esau Edom.
A time of war and a time of peace.
Right, it's time for war. The peace will come in the new kingdom. But it's time for war.
Verse 9. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which power hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in.
We're dealing with that now. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time.
Right.
Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that power maketh from the beginning to the end.
Right.
I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life.
Right.
Verse 13. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of power.
And it's hard for us to do that in this wicked ass kingdom of America, man. You go all the way to verse 15, Malak. Keep going.
Verse 14. I know that whatsoever power doeth, It shall be forever.
Forever. The new kingdom, baby. We got next in rulership. It's going to be forever and ever, ever. An everlasting kingdom.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it.
Beautiful.
And power doeth it, that men should fear before him.
Woo, see?
Verse 15, that which has been is now.
Okay, what has been is now. Which has been? Judgment has been and is now. We had a Garden of Eden, which is going to come back. Which has been is now. Judgment, prophecy, the new kingdom, Eden. What's that? Voluptuous living. What has been is now. It's coming back. Judgment has been and is now. The earth being destroyed by water was then and now with fire. Go ahead, Malak.
And that which is to be hath already been.
And which has been, and that which is to be the new kingdom, judgment,
hath already
been. See, there's nothing new under the sun. Go ahead, Malak.
And power requires that which is past.
And that's why you about to be judged, Esau Edom, Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, you prosperity gospel loving Negro. The Most High Yahweh required that which is past. And it's really referring to you, Esau Edom, in your regeneration. You were the slave owners. You brought us over on the cargo slave ships. So he's going to require that which is past in your previous life. Prepare slaughter for his children, right? To the third and fourth generation. That was beautiful, Malak. That was Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 15. Beautiful. Let's go to Isaiah 66.
Ooh, nice.
Isaiah 66. I think I may want to start at 14. Let me see. My point is in 16, 15 and 16, though. Isaiah 66. Yeah, start at verse 15, Malak, all the way to
66 and 16?
Yeah, Isaiah 66, start at verse 15, Malak.
Verse 15.
Yeah.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire.
Right. ICBM thermonuclear hellfire. That's what he's trying to tell us Jake earlier. Go ahead, Malak.
And with his chariots, like a whirlwind.
What the world call a UFO. It's not a UFO, it's a chariot of the Most High. Go ahead, Malak.
To render his anger.
To render. There's that word render. We just read render in Ecclesiastes. To render, plead, judge, to perform.
To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
To render his anger in fury, that's not good. And his rebukes in flame of fire. ICBM thermonuclear fire, as well as concentrated laser beam fire from the chariots. Go ahead, Malak.
For by fire and by his sword.
ICBM thermonuclear fire is the fire, and the sword is the modern day hypersonic ICBM thermonuclear missile. All the way down to the gun.
For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, plead with all flesh.
And pleading not meaning gonna make a deal, plead judge all flesh via ICBM thermonuclear fire, via hypersonic ICBM thermonuclear missile. Go ahead, Malak.
And the slain of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall be many.
It's gonna be a lot of death. You better read Isaiah 34. It's gonna be a lot of death in America. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
That's what they eating swine's flesh, man. Go ahead.
And the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Point blank. Period. So all you swine eaters, you're gonna be destroyed. You better get right or get left, man. That's all I wanted on that. Malak was 15. That 17 was hot too. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, my point was at 15 and 16. All right, let's go. Now we're gonna hit a couple New Testament. Then we're gonna do the Apocrypha. Let's go to Matthew's 11, Malak. Matthew's 11. Matthew 11. Let me see where I want you to start. Matthew 11. Start at verse 14, Malak. Matthew 11, 14 through 19.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 14. And if ye will receive it,
These are the words of Yahushua.
and if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come.
That's reincarnation. Go ahead, Malak.
He that hath ears, let him hear.
Right.
Verse 16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation?
Listen good.
It is like unto children sitting in the markets,
Right.
and calling unto their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
We have piped unto you, the men of great millstone, the men of like doctrine. We have piped unto you, and you have not danced. Just like it says, will you pity a charmer who get bit by a snake? No, we will not. You're charming a snake, a cobra. So if you get bit, we have no pity upon you. We're piping, but you have not danced. Christian, scoffer, hater, backslider, out of order family member, prosperity gospel loving Negro Christian. We have piped, but you have not danced.
We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Right. Lamented meaning cry out, beg, get on your face and prostrate. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 18. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hath the devil.
Right.
Verse 19. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber, a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified of her children.
That's right. Point blank period. So my point was in verse 16. Matthew 11 and 16. But wheresoever shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the market and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you and you have not danced. We have mourned unto you and you have not lamented, man. You know, you're stubborn, man, obstinate, calloused heart, stiff-necked, man. You Negro Christians, man.
Rebellious
children, bro. That was Matthew 11, 16 through 19.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Revelations 13. Let's see where I want you to start. Let me see here. Bear with him, brother. Start from verse 11.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Right.
And he had two horns like a lamb.
Right. And those two horns now, that's America coming out of the sea. And the two horns are the Republican and Democrats. In the Roman Empire, that was the plebeians and the patricians. Mm-hmm. Now it's the Republicans and the Democrats. Those are the two horns. Go ahead, Malak.
And he spake as a dragon.
He spake as a dragon. That's that wicked lies that he say, or he think it's wisdom, but it's lies. He speaketh as a dragon. Go ahead, Malak.
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
The first beast was the Roman Empire. This is Rome 2.0 all over again. Look at the pillars. Look at the concrete.
Look at the eagle.
Look at the eagle. Look at the swine's flesh we're eating. Everybody clean face. Go ahead, Malak.
And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
And that's what we're worshiping, Rome 2.0. Our coins, the eagle, the pillars, the concrete, the Republicans and the Democrats, the senators. Go ahead, Malak.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
Rome's deadly wound was healed. That was part of that Renaissance era when it was healed.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then they call it the Dark Ages when we ruled. Yeah. Why you call it the Dark Ages, you goddamn devil? Yeah. They call it the Dark Ages.
Dark Ages, and then tried to clean it up and said medieval.
Yeah. Instead of go from dark days to medieval. I'd rather just fucking stay dark.
Yeah, for real.
Medieval, the medieval times.
That's when they tried to Anglo-Saxon and shit.
Right. They call it the Dark Ages and the medieval. You mother. What? Bro, Esau, ain't he cold-blooded? And then call his era the Renaissance.
The Renaissance. Yeah.
The rebirth.
Born again.
Born again. But call our era, when we ruled, the Dark Ages or medieval.
Get out of here.
Nigga, please. This man, bro, Esau's a damn devil, man. That's why he got to go. He know it. He's out
I
of
think
peace
that's
group.
the same as the Bronze Age too, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the bronze, exactly.
Same,
Yes, exactly. Yep. The Renaissance era.
yeah.
Yep.
Man. And at that time, that was when they started to do their iconoclasm.
Right.
Yeah.
Chip Talk taking the noses off. Remember, because we had a big afro, so they would. That's where they get those white curly wigs.
Yeah, all that.
They had to cover up the afro. You know the beef eaters over in London. Those, with the black hat that's tall.
Mm-hmm.
We were the original beef eaters because our fro was shaped like that. We could shape our shit like that.
Right.
So they try to do that with that black hat.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
They ain't got a fro like that. So the original beef eater was Jake. The scripture says we are the former of all things. We're the former of all things, wicked and righteous.
That's right.
That's who we are. We're the former of all things, man. So yeah, Renaissance era Esau, he called it the Renaissance era when he ruled. We call it the medieval Dark Ages when we ruled.
Yeah.
You damn devil.
For 1,000 years. Look.
Yes, God, we ruled for 1,000 years, bro. He never ruled for no more than 500.
Never.
We ruled for a whole thou wow, nigga. In righteousness. And you know it. You damn devil. Got all our gold, all our precious minerals, and all that shit when we rule, you damn devil. Because all he do is, he's not a creator. He's a destroyer.
A taker.
A taker.
Vagabond.
A vagabond. Woo, go ahead, Malak.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
And that was in World War II when he dropped Fat Man and Little Boy on Hiroshima, Nagasaki. That was the first time ever on Earth that fire came from the sky. Read that again, Malak. And he shook the whole planet up. Everybody was shook at America, the eagle, Esau, when he made fire come from heaven with that atomic bomb,
Yeah.
little fat boy, little man, when he dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Read that again, Malak.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders,
Right.
so that he maketh fire come down from heaven
When he dropped that atomic bomb,
on the earth in the sight of men.
and everybody saw it.
Everybody
Saw that bomb go off in Nagasaki, Hiroshima. That atomic bomb, leaving people's shadow. There was still a shadow left.
Yeah.
They were throwing their babies in the gutter to try to prevent them from getting blasted. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Right. So he deceived them, make everybody think that he's a god by the miracle that he did by creating an atomic bomb. But now everybody got nuclear weapons, baby. When it says, let the weak say I am strong. Everybody got nuclear bombs now, baby. It's an even playing field now, Esau Edom. That's why they're going to push the button. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 14 from the top. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right.
Saying to them that dwell, Salaki. I was right. Salaki. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
And the beast is America. Make an image, bow to the beast. And everybody did. Making treaties with America. They're going around bombing everybody, destroying everything, bowing down to the beast of America. Go ahead, Malak.
Which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right.
Verse 15.
Alexander. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Right. With his technology, with his weaponry, with his scientists. What was that? Operation Paperclip. You know, he gave power to the beast. Go ahead, life to the beast.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's right. That's that power he had. If you're against his FRN, his petrodollar, he's going to destroy you.
It was get down or lay down.
Get down or lay down. Gaddafi. They took Gaddafi out. Gaddafi had his own gold. He was like, man, I don't want no more deal with the American dollar. Everybody gonna be happy in my kingdom. Everybody gonna make babies. We're gonna free education, free housing. Esau Edom shot a missile through his house because he wanted to get rid of the American dollar. How much more now with the BRICS nation? What does B stand for? It's Russia, India, China, Saudi Arabia. B stands for Slovakia. But at the BRICS nation. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
That's that tortilla chip. He wants to control everybody. It's about total control. And if you don't obey the laws of the land, you just turn your chip off. It's that damn simple. No more debit cards, no more scanning your phone. It's going to be that tortilla chip. And if you get out of line, you'll just turn your tortilla chip off. Read that again, Malak, that part about all rich and small. Rich, poor, rich.
Verse 6, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all.
Who causes all? Esau Edom, America, Klaus Schwab, Noah Urari, Kill Gates of Hell, Trump. And he causes all.
Both small and great.
Both small and great people.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor.
Free and bond.
Free and bond.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
To receive a mark. Go ahead, Malak.
Or in their foreheads. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell.
So that inoculation, that Pokemon, that Maxine Waters was not that was not the mark of the beast. Because we're still buying and selling. It says, read that again.
And that no man might buy or sell.
We're buying and selling now. So that means that's not the mark of the beast. That Pokemon. Go ahead.
Save he that had the mark.
That had the mark. Go ahead, Malak.
Or the name of the beast. Or the number of his name. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath an understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. And his number is 666.
And there's a law, HR 060606. Look it up. Now, real quick, go to Revelation 16, verse 1 and 2, Malak. Revelation 16, verse 1 and 2.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of power upon the earth.
And that's what's happening now. They're doing that. Go ahead, Malak.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Right. So anybody take that tortilla chip is going to get a noisome, grievous sword, according to Scripture. Just like they were getting a noisome, grievous sword when they took that Pokemon, how much more when they get that RFID micro tortilla chip? That was Revelation 16, verse 1 and 2. 1 Thessalonians 5. We almost done a lot. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top.
First Thessalonians.
Take your time. No rush. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right. There's no reason. It's obvious. Go ahead, Malak.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah so cometh as a thief in the night.
Gonna catch you slipping. You niggas gonna get caught slipping. Taking that tortilla chip, going down to that concentration camp, getting 3 hots in the cot because you hungry and starving and ain't got no faith. Real quick, Malak.
Yes, sir.
Go to Isaiah. Hold on, let me get it. Isaiah 60. We was just there too.
66 and 15.
Yeah. Let me see. It was or the 65. Bear with me. Let me back that up. Isaiah. Okay, read that again if you can. And then jump to Isaiah 65, start at verse 13.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. It's coming as a thief in the night, gonna catch you slipping. And you unbelieving, infidel, out of order family members, unbelievers gonna get caught slipping. Isaiah 65, start at verse 14, Malak.
And this is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart,
Right.
but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
In these last days, while you're running to the concentration camps, because you're starving and hungry and need 3 hots in the cot, and they're gonna separate you from your family and give you that inoculation and put that tortilla chip in you and give you food, pork laced food, cockroach steaks. We're gonna be what?
And
Go that part, verse 14.
I'm gonna start from the top.
Yeah.
Behold, my servants shall sing for joy.
We're gonna be singing for joy during Jacob's trouble. Lord Willem are part of that number. While you at the goddamn concentration camp or at home starving, eating each other's kids and shit. Go ahead, Malak.
But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
You're going to be crying for sorrow of heart. Who's going to be crying for sorrow of heart? Unbelievers, scoffers, haters. The ones that took that tortilla chip. The one that took that inoculation. Go ahead, Malak.
And shall howl for vexation of spirit.
And you're going to be howling for vexation of spirit.
Verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
You know what? I'm sorry. Verse 13.
Verse 13.
Yeah, I think I wanted 13 to 14.
Oh. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, power, behold, my servants shall eat.
My servants shall eat. We're going to be eating while y'all starving. Lord Willem are part of that number of men because we are believers. We expect the Most High Yahweh to provide for us. Lead us to a lake full of salmon and trout. Lead us to a vineyard full of plums and grapes. Lead us to a house full of running water and wine and food. Go ahead, Malak.
But ye shall be hungry.
But you're going to be hungry. Jake, Jakey, Keisha, Prosperity Gospel Lover, Esau, Edom, and the other nations.
Behold, my servant shall drink.
We're going to drink. This is all during Jacob's trouble. While the world's falling apart, civil unrest. We're going to be eating and drinking. Go ahead, Malak.
But ye shall be thirsty.
You're going to be thirsty.
Behold,
eating your kids, going down to the Salvation Army, to the local Walmart, to the local college, local sports stadium. They're going to separate you from your family, give you that tortilla chip, give you that inoculation, and give you food laden with iniquity and swine and cockroach steaks and maggot milk.
But
milk made out of maggots.
But ye shall be thirsty.
You're going to be thirsty.
Behold, my servants shall rejoice.
Woo!
But ye shall be ashamed.
We're going to be rejoicing that America's falling apart, that it's an even playing field on planet Earth of faith. We're going to be rejoicing because we're believers. We can outbelieve you, Christian, Prosperity Gospel Lover, Caesar Borgia Lover, America with a Triple K Lover. We can outbelieve you. We're believers. We can outbelieve our neighbor, our spouse, our co-worker, our neighbor. Go ahead, Malak.
But ye shall be ashamed.
But you shall be ashamed. So that was it, right? 13 to 14, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's go back to that 1 Thessalonians, Bubba Shaw.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
We're in that time and season of civil unrest, no jab, no job, the Book of Eli, I Am Legend type shit, Mad Max. Go ahead, Malak.
The Quiet Place.
The Quiet Place, Khan.
For real. What's
The Road.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind.
Come on, man. Alien Romulus.
Alien Romulus.
So Romulus means Roman.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Yep,
I think
Romulus.
they slipped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But see,
he's still attacking.
He says, what Obadiah says, we are not, let me get it. What you just said, we'll back you up. Obadiah said, well, here it is. Obadiah 6 It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought? Through the scripture. We understand Romulus mean wrong. Romantic wrong. We get it now, nigga. We see it. You can't hide it from us, man. We got it now. Our eyes are wide open, bro. To your wickedness, Esau Edom. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 2. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night.
Gonna catch you slipping during Jacob's trouble, civil unrest, no jab, no job. Go ahead, Malak.
For when they shall say peace and safety,
right,
then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
And that's what they're saying now, especially when Trump get in office. We're gonna have law and order, peace and safety. But as soon as Trump get in office, it comes with this law and order, this peace and safety.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
This sudden destruction is going to come upon you, unbeliever, scoffer, hater, Esau Edom, out of order family member. Go ahead, Malak.
As travail upon a woman with child.
That's how bad it's going to be. Like a woman travailing with a child.
And they shall not escape.
You're not going to escape civil unrest. No jab, no job. Jacob's trouble. Martial law. Manufactured famine. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness.
The elect men, the Lord willing, we're part of that number. And the 1/3 men, women, and children. We are not in darkness.
That day should overtake you as a thief.
That day when Yahweh shall crack these clouds, civil unrest, World War III, Jacob's trouble.
Verse 5. Ye are all the children of light.
Right. The elect, hopeful elect men, and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Lord willing, we're part of that number.
And the children of the day.
Of the day. We're day walkers, man. We're day walkers, man. Go ahead, Malak.
We are not of the night.
We are not in the night or the gross darkness of Catholicism, Christianity.
As they tried to make us in underworld.
Right.
We're not the Lycans here.
Exactly. You're right, Malak. You're right. Yep, that movie, that was a nice movie, too.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a cold flip.
Yeah. Verse, I'm going to start back from verse 4.
Okay.
But ye, brethren, are not in darkness.
Right.
That day should overtake you as a thief.
Right.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. Ye are all the children of light.
Right.
And the children of the day.
Woo.
We are not of the night.
Right.
Nor of darkness.
That's right.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others.
Right. That's why we out here on the highways and the byways week in and week out. That's why we study like we do. Read like a madman. Study like a madman. Listen to videos. Rule our homes in righteousness, man. Because we're not asleep like others, man. We're wide awake, man. Let me, what's that, bear with me, shit. Where it says, that's Zephaniah? Yes, I think that's Zephaniah 14. Right here where it says, what was that, 12? Candlesticks. Damn. Is that Zephaniah? It's okay, Malak, go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember where it is.
Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others.
Right.
But let us watch and be sober.
Watch and be sober. How do you watch? On your phone, on your computer, watching your television? We're on our watch, and we're sober. We're clear-headed, circumspect. Our head is on a swivel.
That's right.
Clear-minded, enlightened. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 7. For they that sleep in the night.
Right. Christianity, Catholicism is asleep.
And they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Woo.
Verse 8. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love.
Right.
And for a helmet, the hope of salvation.
That's deliverance out of World War III into what the world call a UFO. Salvation. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 9. For power hath not appointed us to wrath.
Right. The hopeful elect men, and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Ones that are written in the Lamb's Book of Life.
But to obtain salvation.
What to read that again, Malak? I like that.
But to
read that again.
Verse 9 from the top. For God hath not appointed us to wrath.
Right.
But to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him.
Right. We'll go on to verse 13. Go ahead, Malak.
Wherefore, comfort yourselves together and edify one another,
Woo!
even as also ye do.
That's what we're doing. We edify one another weekly, daily, with the videos. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 12, and we beseech you, brethren,
Beg you,
to know them which labor among you.
the men of great millstone, the men of like doctrine. We are laboring among you. What is it called? Earlier they called it. What did they call them? Children of the dark.
Mm-hmm.
We're laboring among you. The men of like doctrine, the men of great millstone, the men of like doctrine. We're the laborers. We're the charmers. Ever so charming, but you're not dancing. We're piping the song, but you're not dancing. Read that part about the laborers, Malak. We're the laborers. The men of great millstone and the men of like doctrine. That's on the corners week in and week out with the beards, the Bibles, and the garments.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you.
Right.
And are over you.
Right.
In Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly.
Right.
In love for their work's sake.
That's right.
And be at peace among yourselves. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly.
And we're warning you that are unruly. Christian, prosperity, gospel lover, Esau, Edom. Go ahead, Malak.
Comfort the feeble-minded.
And we're comforting the feeble-minded.
Support the weak.
And we're doing that week in and week out.
Be patient toward all men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man.
Right.
But ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men.
Teaching this truth is good.
Verse 16, rejoice evermore.
And we're rejoicing evermore. We rejoice every day, exalting the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Rejoicing, celebrating, exalting Him, praying to Him. Go ahead, Malak.
Pray without ceasing.
Pray without ceasing, man. That's every 15 minutes, I'm saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Go ahead, Malak.
In everything, give thanks.
In everything, give thanks. The water Yahweh, the water Yahushua. You stub your toe. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
You bump your head on the the water Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Give thanks in everything.
For this is the will of power.
That you give thanks in everything. That you rejoice evermore. That is the will of Yahweh.
In Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, concerning you.
Point, and we'll go on to verse 20. Malak, stop at verse 20.
Verse 19, quench not the spirit.
Quench not the spirit by eating swine's flesh, calling on Caesar Bourget. Go ahead, Malak.
Despise not prophesying.
Despise not prophesying. Point blank, period. It's about prophecy, not prosperity. That's it, Malak the water. That was fire. All right, we got we got one more. We did that already, I believe. Did we? Yeah, I think we did Revelations 14. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't do 14. We did
Revelations 14. Then we're going to hit the 2 in the Apocrypha and we're done. You know what? Start from Revelations 14, start at verse 6, Malak.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 6. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven,
Woo!
having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth.
And that's that knowledge. That's his truth. Yahweh Shai brought. Read that again, Malak. That's fire.
Revelation, chapter.
Let's go take your time. Yeah,
Revelation
14.
chapter 14, verse 6. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth.
And that's Yahweh Shai giving his elect men this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. The Rakah HaKwadash. Go ahead, Malak.
And to every nation and kindred and tongue and people.
Right.
Saying with a loud voice.
In Hebrew.
Fear power. And
fear Yahweh. Point blank, period. Fear Yahweh.
And give glory to him.
Point blank, period. Not Caesar Bourget, not Dalai Lama Buddha, not Siri, not your pantry, not you, not your spouse.
For the hour of his judgment is come.
Right now, this is the hour of his judgment. Hour is not an hour. It's a time, moment in time. And the hour of judgment has come upon America with a triple K. Finally.
And worship him that made heaven.
Yahweh made heaven. So
And
therefore,
earth.
and earth. Therefore, worship Yahweh. Fear Yahweh. Exalt Yahweh. Rejoice evermore in Yahweh. Give thanks in everything to Yahweh.
And the sea and the fountains of waters. Verse 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen.
America with a triple K is modern day Babylon. Spiritual Babylon. Daughter of Babylon. Modern day Egypt. Basra. Timon. Mount Seir. Sodom and Gomorrah. Egypt. Jericho.
Babylon is fallen. Is fallen. That great city.
The great city of America. Aren't we citizens? So America is a big city.
Because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Catholicism is the wine of her fornication. Everybody's drunk off Catholicism. They got Caesar Borgia in Japan, Caesar Borgia in Russia, Caesar Borgia in Saudi Arabia. Esau Edom, so-called white man, made everybody drunk off his philosophy of Catholicism. Caesar Borgia. Go ahead, Malak. You can go all the way to verse 10.
Verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power.
And the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. Can you hold that, Malak?
Yes, sir.
And go to Psalm 75. Take your time. Psalm 75. We're going to read the cup. And I'm going to read it, and then you bring that out. Psalm 75 and 8. I'm going to read it again. It says, Revelations 14 and 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without measure, without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. So Revelations 14 and 10 led me to Psalm 75 and 8.
Psalms chapter 75, verse 8. For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup.
There's a cup in his hand.
And the wine is red.
And it's red. That's why we drink red wine. Go ahead, Malak.
It is full of mixture.
A little bit of everything is in that cup, man. Woo!
And he poureth out of the same, but the dogs.
But the dregs.
But the dregs. Let me get my phone.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. The dregs.
Let me start that over. Salakia. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 8. I got some light now.
Yeah.
For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup.
Right.
And the wine is red. It is full of mixture.
Right.
And he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof.
That's the bottom. That's the bitter part.
All the wicked of the earth shall wring them out.
That's right. They're going to drink that bitter part of that of his cup. All right, that's it on that. Let's go back to Revelations 14 and 10 again. We're almost done.
The book of Revelations, chapter 14, verse, let me start from 9. And verse 9. And the angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power.
Right. And we read earlier in Revelations, I want to say 13, where you get a grievous sore. So that's part of that punishment of the dregs, of the wine. You're going to get a grievous, noisome sore if you take that tortilla chip. Go ahead, Malak.
Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Woo!
And he shall be tormented with
Woo!
fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
Right. We don't want none of that. Go ahead, Malak.
And in the presence of the Lamb.
That's Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period. Okay, we can go to read verse 11 as well.
Verse 11. And the smoke. Verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
And that's America. The smoke of America is going to ascend up forever and ever. Now, eventually it will die down, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. So forever and ever could be 200 years, 500 years. We don't know 1,000 years. Remember, we're not going to be about time no more. We're not going to live in time anymore. But it's going to ascend for a long time, the smoke of America, after it gets destroyed via ICBM thermonuclear missile fire, as well as concentrated laser beam fire from the chariot. Read that again, Malak.
Verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
From America.
And they have no rest day or night.
Woo!
Who worship the beast and his image.
Right.
And whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, here is the patience of the saints.
Right.
Here are they that keep the commandments.
This is the patience of the saints. Lord will report that number of the elect, hopeful men, saints.
Here are they that keep the commandments of power and the faith of Yahushua Mashiach.
That's right.
Verse 13. And I learned, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which died in the Lord from henceforth.
Right, and a lot of the 144K men has already passed on and died for this truth. Yahushua died for this truth. The prophets died for this truth. That's part of it, man. We may have to die for this truth, man. It is what it is. That's part of it. Go ahead, Malak.
Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors.
Yes, that they'll rest from their labors that are in the spirit realm now, that die for this truth. Go ahead.
And their works do follow them.
And their works do follow them to this day. We're doing the works that we're in their labors. We're in their labors of work. That's it on that, Malak. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to First Maccabees 1.
Nice.
And I think that's it. I thought I had one more Apocrypha. First Maccabees 1. Yeah, I did have one. And then we're going to go to Sirach 39. First Maccabees 1. Bear with me. Where did I have it? Let me get my Apocrypha. First Maccabees chapter 1. Start at bear with me. Start at verse 28, Malak. I'm pointing to verse 30.
First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 28. The land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion. And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude.
Here's my point, verse 30.
And spat peaceably words unto them, but all was deceit.
And that's Esau Edom. That's that he spake like a dragon. He spake like a dragon, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, that's what they did to the natives.
Right.
The exact same thing.
That's why the native called Esau fork tongue.
Yeah.
He talked from both sides of his mouth.
Yeah, two-tongued serpent.
Two-tongued serpent.
Yeah.
You know, I think he made like over 500 some treaties with the native Indians.
Yeah, and broke every single one of them.
Every one of them. Read that again, Malak, verse 30.
Before we start, and then the natives, they were big on their words. So they never wrote nothing down.
Right. That's a handshake.
That's it.
That's it. What type of shit is that? Let's think Esau paperwork.
Let's write it down first.
Yeah, but he don't even honor his own paperwork.
His own words.
But see, he had to give us a fucking pass to go get some food for the master.
Right.
Where your pass at, boy? Showing the pass and shit, whatever. Nigga, but you don't even honor your own paperwork. You love paperwork, right, Esau? But you don't honor it.
It's crazy.
Verse 30. Read that again. Verse 30, Malak.
And First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 30. And spake peaceably words unto them.
Right.
For all was deceit.
All was deceit.
For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore.
That's what's going to happen now. That's that peace and safety. When they say peace and safety, son of destruction shall come.
And destroyed much people of Israel.
Point of Israel. It's all about the Israelites, man. Everything's happening in this earth on the left-hand side from Esau Edom is about getting rid of us, man. Point blank, period. That's all I wanted on that, Malak. Last but not least, Sirach 39, and we out. Shots fired, man. Shots fired. It's going down. You drew first blood, Esau. Shots fired. Now you drew first blood. Now we in a fight. Shots are fired, man. It's going down now. Sirach 39 from the top, Malak.
Perfect. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 from the top. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High.
Right. And we give our mind to the law of the Most High. We give our mind, our spirit, our soul to this law, man. We're addicted to this truth. We're addicted to prophecy. Go ahead, Malak.
And is occupied in the meditation thereof.
We're occupied in the meditation of the law, the understanding, the wisdom, the breakdowns, the answers to the tests. We're occupied in that.
Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients.
And we're seeking out the wisdom of the ancient. It says, seek ye the old paths.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go ahead, Malak.
And be occupied in prophecy.
Point blank, period, man. That's all we're about as prophecy, man. Yeah, we may talk about love, marriage, how to raise your kids, how to eat right, but we're about prophecy, man. Point blank, period, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 2, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men.
And the renowned men are the prophets of old. We will keep the sayings of the renowned men. Go ahead, Malak.
And where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
That's right, the knowledge and wisdom of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Go ahead, Malak.
He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences.
And the grave sentences are the answers to the test. Go ahead, Malak.
And be conversant in dark parables.
Woo, we're conversing in dark parables, man. The breakdowns.
Mm-hmm. Verse 4, he shall serve among great men and appear before princes.
And we're doing that now.
He will travel through strange countries, for he hath tried the good and the evil among men.
Right, we're going to go on to verse 8, Malak.
Verse 5, he will give his heart to resort early to, Salaki, read that over. I was reading it wrong. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 5. He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him.
Right, and that's what we do every day. We give our heart early to the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that made us. We don't wake up and grab our phone. We wake up and say, Barakatah Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua at the water for another day, another opportunity to get to know you, another opportunity to get closer to you, and another day closer to the destruction of America. Read that again, Malak, verse 5.
He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him.
Right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
And will pray before the Most High.
Right.
And will open his mouth in prayer.
Right.
And make supplication for his sins.
Supplication, that's that personal request. Begging, personal request. See, it's Yahweh, other people than you. When you pray, you worship Yahweh, then you pray for other people than you. Those are the supplications. That's that personal request. It's okay to have personal requests. Go ahead, Malak.
When the great Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding.
That's right.
He shall pour out wise sentences.
Yes, we have the wise sentences. Sentence means answer. We have the wise answers to the scripture. Go ahead, Malak.
And give thanks unto Yahweh in his prayer.
That's right. We give thanks to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in our prayer for the answer to the tests, the dark parables. Go ahead, Malak.
He shall direct his counsel and knowledge.
He's directing our counsel and knowledge. That's why we give double honors to our apostles and elders and our camp leaders. Go ahead, Malak. That's the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
And in his secrets shall he meditate.
Right. We meditate by ourselves. Character is what you do when you're by yourself. Our character, we meditate on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua because he knows our character. Character is what you do when you're by yourself. We study, we read, we pray, we live right. Go ahead, Malak.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 8. He shall show forth that which he hath learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Read that again, Malak.
He shall show forth that which he hath learned.
We're showing forth what we have learned by hitting the highways and the byways, doing the videos, exhorting each other daily. Go ahead, Malak.
And shall glory in the law of the covenant of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
And we have glory in the law of the covenant, the contract, the deal with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua by Hashem HaKadosh. So that's been Shots Fired, Friday Night Live camp. Hope less was edified to the point, Israel. Pray for us. We're praying for you. It's your brother Kawas Malak.
And Brother Yakin.
Pray for us. We're praying for you. Kwame Yasharala. Rise, Israel. We got next, baby. Any day now, guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it.
Book it.
Barakathi Yahweh.
Barakathi Yahweh.
Barakathi Yahweh Shai.
Barakathi Yahweh Shai.
Barakathi Yahweh.
Barakathi Yahweh.
Barakathi Yahweh Shai.
Barakathi Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Harakat.
Harakat.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, that rule well. Peace, salutations to the hopeful, 144,000 elect men, saints, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala, and to the new and to the few brothers and sisters, listen to us as in this truth. To you, I say Shalom, and Shalom Brown, the comment board. Abba Baba DTA. Oh, let's see. That was a brother from. Yeah, okay. Shalom, Malak, Yabashim Yashab Barakatah.
That was fire.
That was Yahweh Sop, Yabashim Yashab Barakatah, Malak. To the next one, 2 years, Rose, we say Shalom.